promotions on hand today, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, to touch on more on what I was talking about yesterday in the video, it is official. You can now order these 2020 Charger wide bodies in all trims up to the Hellcat except for the Daytona. So let me just kind of give you guys a little clarity on basically what I found out after I shot that video and edited it last night. So, you know, I got that video done pretty early last night. I would say no later than maybe, I don't know, 9:30 p.m., maybe 10 o'clock. And I was getting information after I had already edited that video and pretty much scheduled it. So at this point, you cannot order on the website from your house. You cannot order online from your house or from your phone. You have to go into a dealership. So on November 5th, 2019, it became available for dealerships to be able to order on November 5th. That was the date that they finally opened up the ordering books. You know, it was not the first like they said. So, you know, I was on it every single day, and I found out from a couple of sources, and sure enough, it was true that on the 5th was the day that the ordering books opened up for dealerships. So you have to go into a dealer still right now. Today is November 6th, the next day, and you have to go into a dealer to order these cars. You cannot order them from the website, from the Dodge website, from your house or from your phone. It has not been updated yet. So as I'm pulling into one of my spots, as you guys know, to get some feed. So this guy has a lower car too, so I guess he was trying to get out, and I wanted him to get out so I can go in wide. So you cannot order these cars unless you go into a dealership. So the 2020 Charger Scat Packs are available to order. The Hellcats and any other Charger you want for 2020 is available for order if you go into a dealership. Now, if you want a Daytona, it is not on the ordering site for dealers unless they had an allocation. Now, the allocation would have had to have been submitted by more than likely the owner, which we didn't get done. So Javier is working on trying to get that done right now, and he's off today, but tomorrow he's gonna let me know. He goes back to work tomorrow, and they are, from what he's telling me, my dealership, thank God, they're a big SRT store. So, you know, in other words, they are known for getting a high volume of SRTs sent to their dealership because they turn over a lot of cars. All right, they sell a lot of cars. So dealerships that sell a lot of cars basically get the capabilities and the luxury of being a store that will get more of SRTs than some other dealership that's not really going to sell. You know, SRTs are more expensive, so, you know, a dealership that's not really, you know, a high volume store that really sells a lot of cars won't really get the SRTs because, you know, more than likely they're just going to sit there because they're not really selling as well. So that is what pretty much that means. I had Javier kind of explain it to me, but it really doesn't really have anything to do with him. It has to do with the owner. And so we're trying right now to get an allocation so we can get this Daytona ordered and not have to wait until it comes on the regular website, the Dodge website, for anyone just to order sometime from what they're saying in January of 2020. So, which is right around the corner, but I'm not trying to wait that long. So that tells me that more than likely, if you get an allocation, that will be your option as a buyer to be able to buy this car from your dealership if they get an allocation. And I guess there should still be some left out of the 451, because remember, there's 501 units being made of this car, but 50 of them are going to Canada and 451 are staying here in the United States. So what I try to do on this channel is give you guys knowledge. I try to go through these situations and give you guys knowledge and be, like I've said before, the video instructional guide for people that are trying to figure out how this process works and they don't know how it works. You know, that's what people come to YouTube for. They come to YouTube for information. Yes, they come for entertainment, but you know, for the most part, people are coming to YouTube on how to find out how to do something, how to get information, to see how much something costs, to see how to make this. YouTube is huge when it comes to feeding information, and that's what I try to do on this channel. I try to have a very informative channel. I'm trying to give you guys the most accurate information. I always do that. I never really give you guys, I try to make sure before I say something on this channel, it is the most accurate information. So you can come back to this channel and know that it's a reliable source for the most accurate, up-to-date information. That is my goal. If it takes me forever to grow with that type of an approach, then so be it. I prefer to try to give you guys more accurate information and knowledge and brain power, how to improve your credit. These videos that I've done that are doing pretty well, or the one video that I've done that did really well, and the others are trying to I guess get exposure. I don't know, but that is how it works when it comes to this Daytona and the process of ordering this Daytona. You have to have an allocation. It is very limited. It's a very limited car, and they don't want to make it really too easy for just anybody just to get the car. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it is a sell, but I mean, I guess they just don't want just anyone just being able to get this car. I guess they make it a little difficult to get this car. So, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna give up. I almost just gave in. I was like, all right, let's just order a regular Hellcat. And of course, my guy Javi is my main man. He got in my ear. He was like, no, I don't think we should do this. I think you should just stick with the Daytona. You want to get a Daytona, stick with it. Let's just wait. You can always get a Hellcat at any point, but you cannot always get one of these limited edition Daytonas. So he was right. That's what I said last night in the video when I went in that little hallway where he was in the background. That's what I was referring to. Him and I had just had that talk right before that, off camera. You can now order Charger 2020 wide bodies, but you have to go into a dealership as of now. Let me just check on my phone just to make sure the site was not updated as we speak here on November 6th at 1 p.m. approximately to the Dodge website, and it's still just 2019s. I'm not sure if you guys can make that out, but it is just still 2019s you can order. You cannot order 2020s from your phone or from your computer at home. You have to go into a dealership, and they have a screen and a site, an ordering site that is for dealers only, that you can order this car. So I just wanted to feed you guys some clarity on exactly what that video was trying to say, what I was trying to say at the end of that video. And that's it, guys. I'm on this hunt, and Javier is on this hunt. He has not let me down yet. I count on this guy, and he will not let me down. So I count on him, I trust in him, and I know he will come through for me. This guy's working non-stop on his days off, trying to figure out, sending people texts, trying to figure out how we can get this car so we can bring Genzilla Supercharged to the channel. So I want to thank, once again, I want to thank my guy Javier for coming through for me like he has always done, and I want to thank you guys for the support and the patience. We're gonna get this done. I do not want to just settle. Let's wait it out, and I think I can make something special. Once I get this car, I want to make a very high-end video with everybody that has Daytonas. Whatever your number is, if you're in the New York City area, or if you're close by and you don't mind driving, I want to do a video production type, like high-end cinematic video that I want to do with some of my guys that I'm talking to on the side. But what I'm trying to do is I want to get all these Daytonas, no matter what color you got, any 50th anniversary Daytonas that are out there. Once I get my car, I'm gonna put something together pretty special for you guys. So just stay tuned. And that is going to do it for this upload. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be a wrap.